crying on the internet.
And like when you were on your last retreat, I was crying with you when you were sharing
Sobbing.
like your meditation. I was like,
Yes.
oh my God.
Yeah. That was a very divine moment. And I was actually like, man, do I share this? Because it felt very private and personal, just like when you have any kind of big download or like moment, whatever that would look like for whoever's faith and spirit. But it was a really big, profound, like full body feeling. And I was like, do I share something like this? And I was like, maybe it'll touch somebody, or maybe it'll like activate something. And I had such beautiful feedback and messages of like, whoa, like this happened to me, or I love hearing your voice through this, and thank you for sharing. And it was just a really wonderful
You helped
experience.
So many people pause. Like the moment you started to share, I was like, you felt like through the phone, you could feel you. And you, like in that moment, I was like, okay, what is she about to share with us? Because, oh my God, I
Is this
feel
girl
it.
crying on the internet?
And no, like that wasn't even the first thing, because it just like my tears came from like relating to you.
Yeah.
Of like, and how you really interpreted this pause and this moment of just like, you had been wanting this message from God to come, and like finally it did. And it really is something that's relatable, because some people are like having that same experience, like, man, can I tell you? And you were like that message of like, it's gonna come.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come. So,
and I opened my camera to record that, just to like speak, and the cathedral bells were dinging in the background of this 12th century monastery that I was at. And you just know in moments of life where you're like, that was so aligned. Like that wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. And somebody responded like, whoa, like I just got chills because those bells were ringing when you were talking about your faith and talking about this like divine encounter that you had. So I think it's just even those really sweet little moments of life that remind you that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. We can always dream, we can always have vision, but to also feel really blessed and comfortable to be in the present season that you're in.